Good morning, students. Welcome to the online classes of Triveni Memorial Senior Secondary School. Today, we are going to start our new chapter in English grammar. The name of the chapter is Adverbs and Kinds of Adverbs. So, students, for this starting, first of all, we should know what is an adverb. An adverb can modify a verb, an adjective, another adverb, a phrase, or a clause. A word that can modify a verb, an adjective, and any other adverb, a phrase, or a clause. These words are known as the adverb. Okay. An adverb indicates manner, time, place, cause, or degree, or answers questions such as how, when, where, how much, etc. So an adverb can indicate you the manner, the time, place, cause, degree, whatever it is required. Okay. While some adverbs can be simply identified by their characteristics, as ly, ly can be added as a suffix, most of them must be identified by untangling the grammatical relationships within the sentence or clause as a whole. Basically, what it is trying to tell you is, you can identify any adverb if it is written in an easy form, that is like ly is added as a suffix to the word. You can find out that it is adverb, but it's not the case every time. Okay. So moving on to the next thing, that is the types of adverbs. First one is adverb of manner. Adverb of manner tells us the manner or way in which something is happening. Okay, they answer the question how something is happening. Adverb of manner mainly modifies verbs, like you can see in the example, he speaks slowly. Usain Bolt runs very fast. Very adjective fast, very fast you can say adverb. Okay. They helped us cheerfully. James Bond drives his cars fast. Okay. So these are the questions. How does he speak? He speaks slowly. How did they help us? They helped us cheerfully. How does James Bond drive his car? James Bond drives his car fast. So these are the adverb of manner that tells you about the manner in which something is happening. Some of the adverbs of manner are so, slowly, badly, beautifully, delightfully, loudly, anxiously, etc. Moving on to the next part, that is adverb of time. Adverbs of time tells us about the time that something happens. Adverbs of time mainly modify verbs. They can answer the question when the thing happened actually. He came yesterday. These are the examples now. I want it now. She'll be here soon. I haven't been feeling so well lately. We have never been to New York. So when did he come? He came yesterday. When do I want it? I want it now. Okay. So these are some examples for adverb of time. Some more adverbs of time are already, ago, before, yet, never, soon, yesterday, lately, etc. The next one, adverb of frequency. These adverbs tell us how frequently an action takes place. It answers the question how often. What is the speed of happening the same thing again and again. Like you will see the example and understand. It's always cold in this room. I usually have sandwich for lunch. I normally go to the gym. They often go out for dinner. Sometimes it's best not to say anything. I occasionally eat junk food. I seldom read the newspaper. Seldom means very rare. I hardly even drink alcohol. I never go to the cinema. I don't like. I have told you twice. So these are the adverbs of frequency. Okay. Adverbs of frequency tells you how often, how rapidly, with what speed the same thing is happening. Okay. So these were the examples. Some more adverbs of frequency: always, usually, normally, often, sometimes, occasionally, once, seldom, rarely, never, etc. Now moving on to the next one, that is adverb of place. Adverbs of place tells us the place where something happens. Okay. It answers us about where. Where should I sit? Please sit here. They looked everywhere. Where did they look? They looked everywhere. Where were two cars parked? The two cars were parked outside. So here, everywhere outside, these are adverb of place. There was somebody standing nearby. Is that your scarf there? I've lived here for about 2 years. The sun's going down and it will be dark soon. Some adverbs of places, some more examples. Here, everywhere, near, nearby, down, away, backwards, upward. These are some adverbs of places. Okay, students. Now moving on to the next one, that is adverb of degree. Adverbs of degree tells us the degree or extent to which something happens. To what limit something is happening. Okay. They answer how much. What is the limit actually? Or to what degree. Adverbs of degree can modify verbs, adjectives or other adverbs like she entirely agrees with him. How much does she agree with him? She entirely agrees with him. She completely agrees with him. Okay. Mary is very beautiful. To what degree is Mary beautiful? How beautiful is Mary? Mary is very beautiful. Okay. He drove quite dangerously. To what degree he drove? He drove quite dangerously. Okay. I'm fully prepared. I'm rather busy. She's almost 30. The two situations are quite different. It's too hard for me to explain. In the bracket it is telling that it is told by the speaker only that it's too hard to explain. He or she is telling it to the others listening. Have you had enough to eat? Okay. Some adverbs of degree are almost, fully, rather, quite, to, enough, perfectly, etc. These are your some degree adverbs of degree. Interrogative adverbs. Adverbs which are used for asking questions are known as interrogative adverbs. They are several different kinds of interrogative adverbs. They are when, how long, how early, how soon, etc. Looking onto the examples now. When will you finish this job? How long will you stay here? Interrogative adverb of place. Where? Where do you live? Where has she come from? Where can I find him? Interrogative adverbs of number. How many? How often? How much? How many students are there in the class? How often does the committee meet? Interrogative adverb of manner. How? For example, how did you arrive at the conclusion? How are you doing? How was the experience? How did you do it? Interrogative adverbs of degree of quantity. How much? How far? How high? Etc. How much did you pay? How much more do you want? How far can you go? Interrogative adverb of reason. Why? Why are you crying? Why did you quit? Why do you hate her? Why do you want to go there? Okay. These are some examples of interrogative adverbs. Now moving on to the next part, that is relative adverbs. Now students, read the sentence given here and we check out what's given in. Okay. Do you know the place where the meeting will be held? Now this is relating something. Do you know the place the meeting will held? These both are joined with where. Here where is relating both the things. Okay. In this sentence, where is an adverb as it modifies the verb will be held. A relative adverb connects an adjective clause to the main clause. That was the reason why I decided to resign. Okay, that was the reason I decided to resign. These both can be written differently. That was the reason is not giving complete sense. I decided to resign. This is giving complete sense. Clause, adjective, main clause, I decided to resign, adjective clause, that was the reason. So these both are joined by why, and why is your relative adverb. Now comparison of adverbs. Adverbs of single syllable. Early, earlier, hard, harder, late, late, later. Near, nearer. If you are going for the degree now, early, earlier, earliest, hard, harder, hardest, late, later, latest, near, nearer, nearest, fast, faster, fastest, high, higher, highest, loud, louder, loudest, soon, sooner, soonest. Now if you got two or more syllables, that was single word, so it was known as single syllable. Now two or more. Angrily, more angrily, most. Freely, more freely, most freely. Okay, these are in two syllables. Now some adverbs form the comparative and superlative in an irregular way. That is, they do not interconnect each other, like badly, worse, worst, little, less, least, far, farther, farthest, much or many, more, most. These are not interconnected, but these are the comparative and superlative degrees. Now, comparative form is used to compare two things, as we all know. Comparative itself, the name is derived from compare. So it compares, and comparison is made between two things. Okay, like if we use better, we would say Sachin is better batsman as compared to Virat Kohli. Okay, so it is comparatively. And if we talk about best, Sachin is the best cricketer in the world. Okay. Now, the comparative form is used to compare two things. For example, Arushi is more beautiful than her sister. I can do this work more gladly than you. Superlative form, the sun shines most brightly today. You have to run fastest so that you can catch the train. These were the examples for comparative as well as superlative. Formation of adverbs, they are usually made by adding ly to adjectives like clever, cleverly, kind, kindly, quick, quickly, soft, softly, careful, carefully, careless, carelessly, beautiful, beautifully, foolish, foolishly, wise, wisely. These are some examples. We can also make this happen by like if the adjective is ending in y, we can make this happen. That is, we can convert it into adverb by adding ily, like happy, happily, ready, readily, heavy, heavily, merry, merrily, angry, angrily, lucky, luckily, easy, easily, noisy, noisily. Okay. Now remember one thing: all the words that are ending with ly doesn't mean that they are adverbs. Okay. Like the teacher passed a friendly smile. Here the word friendly modifies the word smile. Okay. It's an adjective, not an adverb. Don't get confused, students. All adverbs do not end with y. Some more examples: the horse runs fast. Okay. He often comes here. She writes well. I never tell a lie. Distinguishing between adjectives and adverbs. Please concentrate on this thing seriously. Quite often, both adjectives and adverbs may have the same form. We can differentiate them by looking at the word modified. If a noun or a pronoun is modified, that is an adjective, or else it is an adverb. Okay, just remember one thing: if a noun or a pronoun is modified, then it is an adjective, else it is an adverb. Okay, students, moving on to example. It was truly a hard sum. That is adjectives. It is modifying the sum, that is hard. He worked hard. Here, hard is not modifying anything. It is adverb. It is not modifying any noun or pronoun, so it is adverb. We had a long walk, long talk. We are talking about the talk that was very long, so it is an adjective. He waited long for the train. That is an adverb because it is not modifying any noun or pronoun. So students, that was our topic adverb along with its kinds. We have completed the video, we have completed the types with example, we have gone through the definition of adverbs. So I think it is clear to you what is an adverb and the kinds of adverb along with the degrees of formation of adverbs. Okay, before leaving the video, like the video, subscribe our channel, share the video. Till then, take care, have a nice day, thank you.